Hi, this is the help video for Access Chapter 8, Prepare Case B, Understanding Action Queries. We're going to continue to work with these concepts. In this first one, we're going to do an inner join, which is really something we've been doing pretty much all semester. We're going at it a little bit different. We're just using some different terminology. So let's create, we're going to pull customer and purchase. And they already have a relationship because I am not changing anything. It's already an inner join, right? So anytime you want to look, you just double click on the line and only include rows where the join fields from both tables are equal. That's considered an inner join. So let's go ahead and put our fields in there. So we want customer ID, customer first name, customer last name. Then we're going to come over here to product ID, purchase date, and quantity. Let's go ahead and run it. We get 23 records, which is good. Nothing else we need to do for that one. So let's go ahead and save it as QRY inner join 1. So in this one, we have joined the customer with any purchase that they made. Okay, so look, so do you see each line is a purchase? So that customer, Emily here, has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items that she purchased on the 18th. So we've pulled those two tables together, only showing the customers that have made a purchase. That's an inner join. All right, so we're done with 2. So let's look at 3. Create another inner join based on table campaign and this query that I just made. Join the customer ID field. So let's do that. Let's create a query design, and we're going to pick our table first. So campaign. Then we're going to come over here to queries and do query inner join. Notice that in this case, there's no connection, but we want to build one. So customer ID is in both fields. So I'm just going to click and drag, and I get my line, right? So if I wanted to double check on it, I'd open it and it would be include only rows where there's this customer is in a campaign, right? So that's what we want. So let's see, we should include customer ID, customer first name, customer last name, from this. Okay, so customer ID, customer first name, customer last name, product ID, purchase date, and quantity. Then we're going to come over in here and we're going to pick campaign name and redeemed. Let's run it and see what we get. So we should get 143 records. So here's the campaign name, and for every campaign we are joining it with something from the query that we did. All right, so let's save that. Save that. QRY inner join 2. So we're done with step 3. So that's cool. We've got that. So now we want to do an outer join. Okay. So an outer join is where you have all the records from one of the tables and then any corresponding, right? So for that inner one, you only get matches. For outer, either the left table or the right table, all the data is displayed, and then if there's any corresponding from the other. So we're going to base this on product and purchase. Let's see, modify the relationships to include all records from product and those records where in purchase that are equal. Okay, so we want to show all products, and then if there's any purchase information, we want to show it. So let's create that. Create query design. We're going to do table product and table purchase. Cool. So right now it's set to an inner join. So I would only get products listed. I would only get products listed if they were purchased. So let's go ahead and put our fields in, run it, and then change the relationship. So should include product description from product and customer ID from purchase. So if I run it now, I only get 23 because I only see products that somebody has purchased. But what I want to do is I want to change this so that I see all products. So I'm going to double click on this line and I'm going to read these two. So include all records from table product and only those from purchase where they're joined. That's the one I want. So I'm going to go ahead and do OK. I get this little arrow change here. And now if I run it, look, I get all of the products. And then in the places where somebody has purchased it, it's there. So I should have 38 records, and I do. So let's go ahead and say QRY outer join 1. Very good. So let's look. So we're done with 4. Let's look at 5. Create an outer join. Okay, so I know I'm going to have to change something with the relationship line. Modify the relations to include all records from product and only those records from purchase where the joined fields are equal. Product description. Okay, so let's mark these up so I don't get lost. So product purchase, we want all records from product and only the match from purchase. Should include product description from there and customer ID from there. Okay, let's build it. So this is going to be create query design. We want table product and we want table purchase. Okay. So let's put our fields down there. So we want product description and we want product description and customer ID. Okay, if I run it again, I only get those things that actually were purchased, right? But I want to change this and I need to read what we're going to do. All records from table product. Boom. Okay. Run it. So now I get all products, and then I get the individual customer name. So let's go ahead and let's save this. QRY outer join 2, close the query. Oh, nope, I shouldn't have closed it, sorry. So let's do outer join 2 in design view. Keep that open. We're done with 5 because we're not done with the query yet. Turn on the total row, totals, and select count for customer. Rename customer ID field as total sold. So I'm going to go in total sold : So now instead of having multiple lines for every product, I have one line for each product and how many are sold. So I don't really care who bought it. I want to get a count of how many were purchased. And see the ones that have nothing, that we wouldn't get unless we changed it to an outer. The ones that have the 0, right? Those would be missing if we kept it an outer join. So let's go ahead and save that again. And we're done with step number 6. I am going to stop and do 7, 8, and 9 in the next movie. All right, guys, thank you.